I'm Aaron, the host, and I am going to be cracking open another box of collector's boosters for Strixhaven, the new Magic the Gathering set that just came out that has the Mystical Archives inserts in it, alternate art stuff, also the Japanese alternate arts. So it has the Mystical Archives, and then it has the Japanese alternate arts of the Mystical Archives. Don't ask me, Watsy's getting a little crazy over the top. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I opened a box of this the other day, but unfortunately my camera went out right before we actually went on live. And so I had to have a backup camera. The quality was not the greatest of video, and we had a giant watermark on the screen because we had to use a backup camera system. So anyway, it was not the best quality. So what I did is I went out and bought another box, and we're going to open another box to give you guys the quality that we are used to seeing here on Area 51. So I'm going to give it just a second for anybody that wants to jump in live to watch. But before I forget to let everybody know, we do have our podcast every Monday and Thursday night, 8:30 Central Standard Time here on Twitch. You can catch Blake and I talking about all the hottest news in the sports card and card industry. We talk about card grading, investing, collecting, our PCs. You name it, if it's about cards and collecting, we talk about it and we bring it up and get the community involved in our podcast. So we would love to have you involved there. At 10 p.m. on those nights, we give away some stuff for free, and at 10:30 p.m. we do our personal rip and ships until well into the evening. So hopefully you can join us for that if you are new to the channel. So the thing about this set, they have what's called Mystical Archives. So it has the base set, but then it also has these Mystical Archives, which are reprint cards from basically the beginning of Magic. It has all these ranges of really popular cards that are done in these cool alternate arts. I'll show you an example of one I pulled the other day. So this is like a foil version, and this is like the what they call a foil etched version. You can kind of see that the gold is foil etched. Okay, so this is the cards that you can get in here that are cool, called these Mystical Archives. But what you're really looking for is, so these are alternate art versions of these cards that have been printed before in previous boxes. What you're really looking for in here is you're looking for the Japanese alternate arts. And each pack comes with at least one of these, and they are Japanese alternate versions. They come in foil or these foil etched. You can kind of see the silver foiling that is etched on the outlines. And this is this really cool traditional Japanese art style. Some of them are kind of anime-like. Some of them are traditional Japanese art. But the art on these is so phenomenal. And I am speculating personally that in a year or two that these are probably going to be worth a small fortune. So I bought several boxes. Some of the cards that you can pull in this Japanese alternate are already more expensive than the box, significantly more expensive. So if you get a really good box, you could kind of hit it big, and I fully expect them to go way, way up in value because this art is just phenomenal on these cards. So anyway, that's some examples of stuff that I pulled in my previous box that I opened. Now I'm going to crack this open and see what we get. So let's see here. Where's my trusty box opener? I also pulled this cool thing, by the way. I'll show everybody here. But so this, it's been sitting in a drawer, so I got to clean it off. But this is a die stamp that is used on cards. This was used back for Score Entertainment, back at Donruss Playoff. So anytime you see like a sequential foil stamp number on a card, it's done with a die press just like this, very similar. And what they do is this plate goes into a machine like so above it, and it heats this plate up really hot, and they have a foil strip, so they set the card down on a placement, and a foil strip goes across it, and you hit a press, and it goes doop, and stamps the card, melts the foil onto the card and indentions. No, so I used to work at Panini before it was Panini, Keith. I worked for Donruss Playoff back in the days before Panini bought them. And this is a die that I created back then that we stamped our gaming cards with. We would go to conventions and give away promo cards, and we would stamp them at the convention. So people would come up to the booth, and as they would want one of the promos, we would stamp it for them and hand it to them. So there was only as many stamped promos as people that came up to the booth asking for them. So anyway, kind of a cool thing. I'm going to clean it up, and we'll talk about it on the podcast a little bit, but thought it might be a neat thing. Yeah, I've got a couple of them. I've got a couple of the actual stamps from different conventions, so like Gen Con and Gamma. I've got a few. That's the generic School Entertainment one, though. So, all right, cool. I'm going to get to cracking here. Let's get this box open. So, hopefully we're going to pull the Demonic Tutor. Demonic Tutor is what we're looking for here. Time Warp would be a good one, but the Demonic Tutor is about 180 bucks. And Time Warp's probably 80 to 90. There are quite a few of these that are $20, $30, $40 cards. So hopefully we'll see some good stuff. So this box only comes with 12 packs in it. Hey, Fizemore, welcome. So this box only comes with 12 packs in it, and each pack has 15 cards. The difference between these, so one pack of these, like if you went to Walmart or Target and bought one of these, they're like $25 a pack. And the difference in a normal 15-card booster is a normal 15-card booster comes with a bunch of commons, uncommons, and then one rare. And you have the potential to get a foil in like every 3 packs or something. In this one, all of the commons and uncommons are foil. And then you get several special edition cards that only come in these packs. So you get less commons and uncommons, and you get a bunch of special editions that replace the commons. So these are pretty good. They got full arts and alternate art versions. You got a lot of different stuff in here, so it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's get to cracking. I'm super excited here. Looking for these cool Japanese alternate arts. I know what a few of them are, and I have my little website pulled up so I can look as I go this time. I wasn't able to get it pulled up last time, so. All right. Biomathematician, Fuming Effigy, Rise of the Extus, Spectre of Fins, Biblioplate Assistant, Brackish Trudge, Lorehold Apprentice. All right, so here's our rare. It is Basic Conjuration foil. Then we have Mila, Crafty Companion. This is Mythic. This is sweet because it's actually one that I was hoping to get. It's a double-sided card in foil, so super excited about that. We got 2 of our full art cards here. Yeah, Demonic Tutor's like 180-ish. The foil one goes for like 220. So, Geometric Nexus, my first full art, and a Necroblossom Snarl is my other extended art. They call them extended arts or whatever because they're borderless. So they bring out the thing so it covers the border. All right, here is our first Mystical Archive, Thrill of Possibility. And my first Japanese non-foil, but it is a rare. Let me see which one this one is. Demonic Tutor and Time Warp, Toby. Demonic Tutor and Time Warp. Those are the 2 I'm rooting for here. Really looking for Demonic Tutor and Time Warp. So I'm going to look up and try to find out what these cards are as I go while y'all talk to me. I have my little thing pulled up, so shouldn't take me very long to actually just pull them up and find out. I also want a Dark Ritual. I would love a Dark Ritual. Personal favorite of mine. So this is Tendrils of Agony, which is pretty good. Not a bad one. And then behind that, I have the Duress in foil for the typical Mystical Archive. It's kind of a cool one. It's a used card. Duress is a used card. So I got a Japanese foil, and it is a rare. This is going to be kind of cool. I think, which one is this? Red, green. Let's see, red, green. And I'm pretty sure it's a creature, maybe? I could be wrong. Let's look. Red, green. I think these are, the multicoloreds are at the bottom of the stack here. Here we go. So this is Lightning Helix in foil. That one is a good one. Super excited about that. Let's see. Lightning Helix is... I can tell you right now about what these go for. So this is the foil. So this is like 20 bucks. So pretty excited about that. So first pack paid for itself, so I can't complain. And then our token at the back, which is a double-sided foil token. The token's no big deal. Sweet. Lightning Helix is good. Nothing wrong with that, Keith. We do plenty of Pokemon. Pack number 2. You know, so yeah, definitely a better start than last time, Sizemore, for sure. Yeah, Keith, I've been doing Magic since the beginning, man. I started playing Magic in the Unlimited days. So long time. Elemental Masterpiece, Guiding Voice, Frost Trickster, Spined Karak, Lash of Malice, Kelpie Guide. Alright, Aether Helix, Elemental Summoning. Here we go. First rare is Blade Historian. Man, that's legit. Attacking creatures you control have Double Strike. Double Strike is pretty good in this game. Alright, and first full art or extended art is Reinterpret. And then we have Prismari Command. Commands are usually reasonably good cards. A lot of times they have good uses game-wise. There is the actual Duress. So you saw the Mystical Archive version, right? So this is Mystical Archive, and this is the Japanese alternate art Duress. Give you an idea of the difference between the two. It's pretty legit. I like this Duress a lot. Stoked about that. There is Tainted Pact in the foil etched. You can see the gold foil etching. Tainted Pact. That's a mythic. I have this one. I don't remember which one this one is. This is 2. This is... I should know. Blue is at the very top of this list, so I just went all the way to the bottom. Now I got to go all the way to the top. It's pictures. There we go. So this is Strategic Planning in foil. And there he is, Harmonize. Always cool green card. Dig that one. I pulled that in foil Japanese last time. So excited about that. Alright, pack 3. So Infused with Vitality, Square Up, Witherbloom Pledge Mage, Resculpt, Witherbloom Campus, Stoneville is Familiar, Reconstruct History, Mercurial Transformation. Alright, there's a Prismari Command in foil this time for the base. Alright, Sequence Engine in extended art, Lorehold Command in extended art. I dig that art, it's cool art. So, first Japanese card of this pack. And again, I haven't played Magic in a while, so I have to go back through and figure out what each of these is sometimes. Some of them I know, like the art kind of, like Swords to Plowshares, kind of makes sense, but this one is going to be, I wouldn't mind having a natural order. So this is Snakeskin Veil. Brainstorm. That's a pretty sweet alternate art. I really dig the alternate art on this. It's pretty sweet. And then we have Claim the Firstborn. And Semester's End foil extended art rare. and a spirit foil with a pest on the back. All right, let's see here. Dragon's Approach. Beaming Defiance. Teach by Example. Charge Through. Leech Fanatic. Emergent Sequence. Access Tunnel. Expanded Anatomy. All right, first foil rare is Auric Lore Mage. Extended art is Octavia Living Thesis, or yeah, Thesis. Sweet. An octopus, elemental octopus. Yeah, we will have Chilling Rain on stream. I have some ordered. Blake and I are going to crack it. There is Mila Crafty Companion. There is the normal one. I pulled the foil one. So that's this is the normal foil, and that's the extended art, to give you an example. It's pretty sweet. See if the back of the art is cool too. Yeah, back of the art's pretty cool too. Sweet. All right, there's Strategic Planning. There's what the actual Mystical Archive looks like. First, Japanese. It's one of the ones that I wanted. This is Brainstorm. So this is a really good one. Definitely a good one with Brainstorm. Not foil, but it's alright. But I love the art on this. Any of the traditional Japanese art ones are really awesome. I think this is Regrowth. So 2 Japanese in the pack. One of them's foil here, which is sweet. No, Adventurous Impulse. So foil, Adventurous Impulse. Oh, 3 Japanese in the pack. That's sweet. This is a Mythic. This is one that I'm pretty sure I really wanted. I just can't remember. But the art is in the ones that I know I wanted. I'm pretty sure this is one I was looking for. Yeah, this is Chaos Warp. Not the best card, like it's a Mythic and it's only worth like, I think $8 or something. But I dig this art. Like I think this is one of the cooler art images. So, got it in foil. Take that all day long. And a Fractal Inkling token on the back. I will take it. So, Mythic, foil, Japanese. Hopefully there's another one in this box somewhere, because I sure hope that didn't take up my 1 Mythic Japanese slot, because I need it to be Demonic Tutor. Dim Tutor or Time Warp. Both of those would be sweet. I don't want to have to go buy playsets of them, because I will own a playset of all of these, because I am speculating that these Japanese ones will be worth a small fortune in the near future. Maybe not near as in not quick flip, but near as in a few years down the line. I think these will be worth something. Cram Session, First Day of Class, Soothsayer Adept, Campus Guide, Scourged Colony, Hall Monitor, Humiliate, Inkling Summoning. All right, here we go. Rare, Tempted by the Auric, foil rare. Ezra Chamber or Channeler. Pretty sweet. So full art. And then Sedgemoor Witch, full art. Yeah, Toby, I know. So this is the gate. Mr. Archive. Yes! Bam! Demonic Tutor. Got there. That's where it's at, folks. Let's get it. Let's go. I will take it all day. That is what I wanted. is what I wanted right there. Still some cards to go, so we're going to get some more Japanese in this one as well. So far, so good. Halfway through-ish. And Dim Tutor's out. I forgot what this is. Yeah, Toby, that's the big one. The foil version of it's like $220, I think. I forgot what this one is. This is not Duress. This is Eliminate. Foil. And Growth Spiral. Mystical Archive and an Elemental Token. Super sick. All about that. What do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, not even halfway through. I got a better deal than most. So if you were to buy it on eBay, it's $240 for the whole box. So if you go on eBay right now, it's $240 free shipping. I have a local store that I work with a lot, and they hooked me up with both my boxes. So I got a really good deal. And by hookup, I mean it's what you can buy it for if you just walked into their store and bought it. But they have a very, very good price on them right now, and they have quite a few in. So if you're in the Dallas area, hit me up. I'll tell you where to go. Aguiar Battleseer, Heated Debate, Pop Quiz, Crushing Disappointment, Archway Commons. I don't even know what that card is. I haven't read through half the base set. Like, I don't even really care about the base set stuff. So, yeah, Keith, Blake and I are real big about supporting local when we can. We have a local sports card shop that we buy from a lot. I've bought some boxes and some cards from them. So since I used to own a store here and am well versed in the community, I have a lot of friends in the industry and store owners, so I try to support them as much as I can. Yeah, well, Toby, these are like $25 a pack, give or take. Like if you went and bought one single pack at Target, I think they're $26.95. But they come with cooler packaging for one single pack. So there's iWitch and Practical Research, Environmental Sciences. All right, foil rare, Necroblossom Snarl. Foil lands, never terrible. May not be the greatest. So there is Edrix and Nev Twin Casters. That is a mythic out of, I think this is called, I think these are out of Commander maybe. Like there's a Commander set, and so you can get the full art version of that. Thanks for the sub, Fives More. Appreciate that. It's pretty sweet. I dig that. It's probably going in my cube. Not going to lie. Academic Probation. Next full art. All right, there's Strategic Planning again, but this time not in foil. This is Grape Shot. Grape Shot's pretty good. Then we got a foil Negate. Blex Vexing Pest. It is a foil mythic full art. So this is a 2 mythic pack. That's pretty sweet. Other pests, bats, insects, snakes, and spiders you control get +1/+1. And when it dies, you gain 4 life. What's the back? And the back is Search for Blex. Interesting. All right. That's cool. That's probably also going into a cube. Yeah, that's true. Or a Time Warp. MTG EDH3, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. All right, here we go. Make your mark. Defend on Campus. Waterfall Aerialist. Mage Duel. Needlehorn Drake. Symmetry Sage. Quandrix Cultivator. All right. Foil rare is Illuminate History. Then we have Pestilent Cauldron, another foil rare. I know, right? That's true, Toby. Blight Mound as the first extended art. Confront the Past. Adventurous Impulse. There's the Mystical Archives base. All right, first Japanese is... What is this? I should know this. God, I know this one. I just can't think of the name. Give me a second here. I'll tell you. This one is... I don't know how this one escaped me. I actually think this is Electrolyzed because I think my cheat sheet has the wrong image because it's got the Mystical Archive image but not the Japanese alternate image. So I'm pretty sure this is Electrolyzed, which, by the way, oh, that's sweet. We're going to have a three Japanese pack, so that's sweet. Foil Revitalize, and this is one white foil. This is a rare. I don't know, but I dig this art. This art's pretty sick on this one. I'm already in white, so that's good. Ephemerate. 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 Is that how you say that? I dig the art. It's sweet. An elemental pass token off the back. All right. 3 Japanese pack. I'll take it. I will take it. Looking for the Japanese cards for my PC. That's what we're doing here. Because I think they're going to be worth some money at some point in time. Yeah, I know, Toby. Blake tells me that all the time. All the time. Enthusiastic Study. Lorehole Pledge Mage. Exhilarating Elocution. Bayou Groff. Novice Dissector. Clever Luminancer. Zamone Quadrix Prodigy in foil. I can replace the non-foil one I just put in my cube. Reduced to Memory. Alright, foil rare is Ingenious Mastery. And we have Dazzling Sphinx. I think that's our Commander extended art. Vanishing Verse. All about that. Exile target. Monocolored permanent in extended art. That's sweet. I hope to be at Mata's level someday, Toby. Hope to get there. All right, what do we got here? So, first Japanese card. I should know this. I pulled it the other day, I think. Bear with me as I look at these cards, because, you know, I can't read Japanese, and there we go. Agonizing Remorse. Agonizing Remorse is this one. I would never have guessed that, by the way. When I said I knew it, I thought it was a completely different card. I pulled it the other day, but I was guessing it was something different. But my cheat sheet told me. Growth Spiral in... This is like the 12th one of these that I have pulled. Sweet. I don't even know what this card is, but this was one of the art pieces I really wanted, and it's in foil. This is red. What is this? It's cool. That's what it is. Let's see. Come on. Show me the cool cat. Cool cat. Thrill of Possibility. I'll be honest, I don't know this card very well. But I dig the art. So I'm all about it. There we go. Natural Order. I want the Japanese version, but I will take this. Natural Order, I really want the Japanese version of this card, but I will take the Mystical Archives version because I like the alternate art, and I needed that for my cube, so we'll take it. All right, we got 4 packs left. We pulled Big Daddy Demonic Tutor. Now we just need a Time Warp in Japanese. That's what I would like. Illustrious Historian, Stonebound Mentor, Stonerise Spirit, Tangle Trap, Promising Dusk Mage, Karak Wrangler, Shadowwing Laureate, Fractal Summoning. All right, Silver Quill Command. So that's the black-white command in foil. Commands are usually not terrible. Battle Mage's Bracers. That is the Commander full art or extended art or whatever you want to call it. Torrent Sculptor extended art. It's cool. I dig it. I dig the full arts. This is Cultivate. I'm almost 100% certain because I pulled a crap ton of them in my last box. Foil and non-foil. Channel. There we go. How about Channel? Sad that it's a mythic. Very sad it's a mythic. And Village Rites. An Ifrit Flame Painter. That was a single Japanese pack. That makes me sad. Marble races for practice. You're funny. Eager First Year, Pilgrim of the Ages, Bury in the Books, Letter of Acceptance, Spined Karak, Explosive Welcome, and Quintorius, Field Historian. No worries, Connor, man. We're glad you popped in. Introduction to Annihilation. First rare, Dream Strix in foil. Audacious Reshapers, Commander full art. There is Callous Blood Mage, full art Vampire Warlock. All right, here we go. Village Rites again. This is Stone Rain. That's sweet. Old school. Destroy target land. Stone Rain. Land destruction. Old school. I dig it. Strategic Planning in foil. There's Japanese. I should know this because it's got Phyrexian mana. Oh, there it is. Tezzeret's Gambit. I don't know how I missed that one. I knew I should have known that. Tezzeret's Gambit in foil. Japanese. And Fractal and whatever. Rowan Scholar of Sparks emblem. So a Planeswalker emblem. 2 packs to go. 2 packs to go. So we pulled Demonic Tutor and Chaos Warp. Demonic Tutor, base, etched, and Chaos Warp in foil. Here's Moldering Karak, Blood Age General, Study Break, Serpentine Curve, Essence Infusion, Plumb the Forbidden, Expressive Iteration, Pest Summoning. Alright, first foil rare, Cody Vociferous Codex. And Commander, Blossoming Bog Beast extended art. Then we have Leonin Light Scribe extended art. I dig the art on that. So this is Infuriate. Not the biggest deal. Memory Lapse. And Foil Infuriate, unfortunately. But Foil Mystical Archive Brainstorm, that's a big deal. It's good stuff. Let's see what the foil version of this goes for. There's like 5 million Brainstorms. The Japanese one is the better one, but let's see. Take a little look-see here. So the Japanese Brainstorm by itself goes for $20. So like $6. Foil Brainstorm. Not bad. I'll take it. If there's cards to get, Brainstorm's not a bad one because it's played heavily in a few formats. Alright, last pack. Here we go. Let's hit something big. I would still like to see that Time Warp come out in Japanese. Blood Researcher. Tomb Shredder in foil. That's sweet because I need another one of those. I have 4 of every wolf ever made in original versions, foil versions if they had them. Silver Quill Pledge Mage, Cogwork Archivist, Charge Through, Divide by Zero, Zephyr Boots, Introduction to Prophecy. Alright, Wandering Archaic. think it's how you say that. In foil. Pulled that the other day. There's our extended art theoretical duplication from Commander. And not bad. There is some Planeswalker action. I was wondering if I was going to get a Planeswalker here. So this is Kesmina Enigma Stage, Legendary Planeswalker. In the other box, I pulled the Black Liliana Planeswalker. I pulled both versions. I pulled a regular foil, and then I pulled the extended art one. So that was good in the other box. I think that's like 20 bucks. All right, Kesmina. I like that. I don't even know what she does, but don't really care. I'll read her later, maybe. Shock. All right, here we go. First Japanese. Sign in Blood. Not a kill card. I had a 90% chance of being right, and I was still wrong. It happens. But now I have it in foil. Did I get another Japanese? I did not get another Japanese. But I got a good one in foil. So that was my last Japanese. Vanishing Verse Extended Art Foil. Probably a pretty good one. Instant 2-cost exile permanents. Usually not bad. Pretty good. I know it's monocolored and all, but I bet this card sees play. I don't think that's a far off base guess. Sweet. Let's go back through the Japanese stuff. See what we got. I'll flip them on here. I'm not going to look them all up again, but Liliandre, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Yeah. Let's see here. Got some good foils, I guess. Reasonable foils. Sign in Blood. Literally came out of the same pack, foil, non-foil. Cultivate. Some of them I know, I remember. There's the non-foil version. Electrolyze. Electrolyze is pretty good. To get a Lightning Helix and an Electrolyze out of the same box, I'll take that. This art is sick. That's where I'm at with this. Like, that's the whole reason I want these. This art is amazing. Love this. And, like, I mean, just take a look at the, like, color matching with the boxes. Art design at WotC, you did a wonderful job here on these. I know that some people are complaining about the foil etching because they felt like they were misled that they're foils, but the definition of etching, if you define etched, should have explained what these were probably going to be. So I'm not upset about it at all. In fact, I think I actually like the foil etched ones better than I like the actual foils, because I feel like on the foils, I don't think the colors pop as much on the foils as they do on the non-foils, because it's like a sheet plate foil instead of a white plated foil, which just means that when they white plate, they go into different parts of the card and they white plate it, so some parts of the card are foil and some parts are not, and that makes parts of it pop off the card. And it doesn't look like on the Japanese cards they really did that. It looks like it's just a sheet foil and not very much white plating going on. I don't know if that was done in like a rush or what that is. Let me show you like a foil version and a non-foil. I'll go through these and I'll show you a foil and a non-foil side by side, and you can tell me. There's strategic planning. Snakeskin Veil. See, there's a good one. We can show you right there because I just passed the non-foil. See, here. Perfect example. Non-foil, foil. See, I just dig the non-foil versions better, because the colors pop. The foil, the color doesn't pop as well. I think there's a reason why, if you go on like TCG Player and you look at pricing for foils is not much different than the etched on a lot of them. Some of them it is, But on a lot of the stuff, it's not. And I think it's because these are just nicer looking cards. And I dig the foil etching. So I'm about it. I'll take it. There's Duress. Probably one of my favorite art cards. I know everybody looks at it and goes, man, it's kind of basic, but I dig it. Like any of the ones that are super traditional Japanese art, I love that. I think that's super awesome. Tendrils of Agony. Some of them I know. Some of them I know. And of course, Brainstorm and Lightning Helix. Foil Lightning Helix. I kind of wish that Lightning Helix was non-foil, because it's going to replace potentially the one in my cube. No, it's not. It's not. They're going to my personal collection. I won't put foreign cards in my cube because I have people that play with me that don't know as much about Magic, and I need them to be able to read cards so that I don't have to translate or explain. So that's the Chaos Warp in foil, which is one of my favorite pieces of art in the set. I know some people are like, huh? Why? But I dig it. The yin and the yang dragons. Pretty sweet when you turn it like this. Up close with just the dragons. I dig it. And then, of course, Mr. Bad Boy himself, Demonic Tutor. Literally, when I went in to buy this box, so I walked into the local store, and I was talking about it, and I said, yeah, I didn't, the first box I opened on stream, I didn't get one. Didn't even get a time warp, so I was a little disappointed. And he was like, oh, yeah, man, we just had a Demonic Tutor walk in a few minutes ago, and we bought it. And I was like, oh, really? Cool. And he was like, you want to see it? And I was like, sure. So he like picks it up, hands it to me, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Like the camera doesn't do it justice. It's pretty neat. And so I looked at it. I was like, man, I really hope that there's one of those in this box that you are going to be handing me. And he was like, well, I'll pick the box and I'll try. So turns out, Josh, my man, you picked the right box. Thank you.